finna do it anyway. Oh, it's Aries sun. I mean Virgo sun, Aries moon day, and I woke up with a and it always be like that, but it's good. That's why it's good to keep track of the alignments so that you can understand what's going on when you notice different shifts in your own energetic body. Because this morning I woke up energized, and I'm like, damn, I feel kind of crunk today already. And then I took me a shot of cayenne pepper and lemon juice too. So, and it's because, I ain't gonna say it's because, but yeah, it is kind of like influenced by the moon being in Aries. So, what's up though? What it do? Guess what? I bought my tarot deck. Y'all want to pull some? We'll pull some in a minute. We'll pull some. I attempted to go on Bigo, B-I-G-O, yesterday, which I haven't been on Bigo before, but that should be so frustrating. Not cursing. Bigo be so frustrating. Individuals be frustrating to the point the last time I had tried Bigo out, I deleted that app. And I'm probably gonna delete it again. I don't know, because they were kind of frustrating, and that's why I had this tarot deck, because I couldn't, you know, I couldn't pull out. I could have pulled out the numerology. Well, I did, but I know people are more attracted to tarot, especially. Let me not say that for somebody to get offended. Anyway, because there's nothing wrong with tarot. I just, you know, hold on. What I just do? Okay. Y'all want to pull some tarot? Every time I pull tarot, the storyline I always automatically see don't be expansive enough for me to. I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's see. And out of this deck, we're not even gonna start off with that intention though. We're gonna see what the tarot got to say as far as informative and wisdom wise and whatever. Because tarot got game too. So let me not be biased. Don't get me wrong, I like tarot. I just don't like to necessarily it's not that I don't like to necessarily pull it. Yeah, I guess it would be that, because yesterday I tried to pull it on Bigo. I tried to pull tarot on Bigo because I felt like Bigo was a more lower consciousness type of vibe, and I still felt the same way when I pulled it. So anyways, this we got the Hangman. Okay, Pisces rules this card. We just had the Pisces full moon. Why did okay, I should have started with the astrology. We still will though. But Pisces rules the Hangman. It's Pisces is the card, it's the sign for this card though. Then we got the Emperor, the Hierophant. Where's the Hierophant? I think the Hierophant is what, Sag? Okay, hold up. Let me see. See, that's another reason why I'm pulling tarot, because I forgot. Kind of forgot. Oh, the deck ain't gonna tell me anyway. I think Sagittarius rules the Hierophant. If it don't, it should. And then we got the King of Wands, and I think King of Wands is ruled by Aries. But I do know that Aries is a fire sign. King of Wands is a fire sign. So pretty much being in limbo with the Hanged Man. It is in the upright. Let me pull it out the book to get some more information out the book. Excuse my demeanor, y'all. Stasis and limbo used as an opportunity to see situations from a new vantage point. A nimbus appears around his head, denoting the supernatural power of saints and holy figures. Wait encodes the secret of the imminent. So you probably got some type of awareness when it came to this Pisces full moon, and it could have put you in some type of limbo. And the awareness that you got was about your morality, some shit like that. Look, I don't want to pull tarot. See, I just don't want to. I don't want to be feeling like it'd be like binding me to certain type of details that I be wanting to expand out of more than that. So we're gonna pull something else real quick. Oh, we will pull. I already got my numerology cards out, but we're gonna pull out the astrology deck because really, for real, that's where the tarot came from anyway. So let me just leave the tarot where it's at. I don't fuck with tarot like that, me personally. So let's just keep that like that. I be trying to be versatile and shit, but hey, it is what it is. It don't work for me like that. I think it's like a. I ain't gonna talk about it right now. The fuck is? Let's see what's going on in the energies. We know that the sun is in Virgo. Aries is on the moon. I mean, the moon is in Aries. So that right there in itself, and I didn't look at any of the other alignments, but that right there in itself lets you know that you'll be very passionate about getting some work done with details. You won't mind to do some type of work today. Matter of fact, maybe even manual work. Because you'll have some type of emotional connection or correspondence to that work based on you being passionate about things from the internal, and the sun being in Virgo, which will be your actions and the things that you just do naturally. Fourth house being at the home. My Cancer son stayed home from school today. Fourth house, Cancer rules the fourth house. Home and family. Okay. So I'm more comfortable with this. I'm more comfortable with this template. Because I don't even feel how that's related to the tarot cards that I just pulled. So that lets me know in itself the disconnect. But anyway. God damn it. Trine. We got a trine card. Support and inspiration. Okay, in the fourth house. So something in your fourth house, in the space that you're comfortable in, is trining something else. What is it? Your 12th house, house of spirituality. Okay. So what is that talking about? So these are both water houses. So the emotions are, and that goes back to the information we pulled the other day with the 5 and the 2, even though these are not the same type of feminine energies, I don't think necessarily. But the thing was, the feminine energies, what was it? Because I know the feminine energies were in alignment, but they weren't in alignment with one another, which they don't necessarily have to, well, they do have to be, but they weren't in alignment with one another. So let's see what else this got to say though. Because today we got these two energies trining. I'm gonna leave it out. Okay. We're putting out the numerology deck at the moment. Bro, don't piss me off. We got the trine energy, 3. Y'all remember when 3 was changing colors that day? This is a very balanced androgynous energy, meaning that it sits in between both spectrums, both polarized perspectives. Or that would be one perspective of it. But number 3 in general is the environment and the surroundings. So the things that are around you are changeable. The environment is androgynous. You can shape shift the environment at will based on your emotions. So, okay, what's that saying? What's that saying? What is the message, spirit? We're finna tap in and I'm finna tune in. And also 3 is communication. Don't like the way that fell out. I need some more. I need a clearer message than that. 5 came out. The disharmonious 5. The 5 where your cognitive brain and mind is not connected to your body. What's up, Misa? Hey, girl. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the hell these cards are telling me. Because if you're just tapping in, we had the 4th house of Cancer trine the 12th house. We know that Cancer is the house. Y'all already know. I ain't gonna go through the rigmarole. So, and then we had the trine card itself, the number 3 energy, the androgynous environment come out. And right after that, the cognitivity to your actions is not there though. So maybe this is you not realizing your actual power. Because like I'm saying, the environment itself is changeable based on your perspective. And if your perspective is not connected to your truth or your body or what you got going on, you won't be able to necessarily use your magic. Because 12th house is Pisces, imaginations, things like that. And the 4th house is your home itself. So maybe your home environment, these things are trining, and you could use these aspects, your imaginations and the things that you are comfortable with, and bring harmony in them if you knew how to connect the as above so below, the cognitivity to your imagination. Or let me say it like this: connecting your imagination to reality and seeing the synchronicities that is happening amongst you in your face all along, that can give you confirmation to what your Pisces 12th house imagination, faith, and beliefs is trining and producing some type of outcome, but maybe not being able to clearly see these things that's clearly in your environment. The environment is changeable. It's an androgynous energy. But not necessarily really believe in that. This is an over-exaggeration, because once you inhibit something, it causes an exaggeration. Vice versa. Once something is exaggerated, something is inhibited. So obviously something must already be inhibited, and that's going to be you not being able to understand like the changes that you're witnessing and not realizing that these things are coming from your within because you're experiencing them without. That's what that is. Okay, I get it. And if you can peep game on how, regardless of whether or not you know how you did what you did when it comes to synchronicities and things falling into alignment, knowing that this was something that happened based on your alignment or disalignment, if you can, even if it's a bad thing, if you can peep that you actually are the one who created that synchronicity or that happening to fall into place, then you'll have more faith and belief in the 12th house to know these things that's in your mind are not just in your mind, they're being expressed in your actual experience as well. Okay, one more card though. I'm hungry. I'm trying to fast, y'all. Oh my god, I need to fast so bad. From not just eating but cigarettes too. Even I don't smoke I don't mean not lie on camera. Let me not lie on camera. I do be smoking a little bit too excessively than necessary. But I just need to fast, bro. I need to fast. I am fasting, matter of fact. I am fasting. Cause like I know for myself, fasting, and I'm not gonna go into detail. But fasting actually produces outcomes that you can, it clears up your cognitivity. It clears up your mind. And I don't really know what it does for real, because I haven't even fasted successfully enough to really give you an experienced perspective. And that's why, another reason why I need to fast. First, there's so many reasons why I need to fast. Not just physically, but spiritually too. Especially spiritually. and then the physical. But anyway, get out my business. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I haven't done anything this morning. I haven't eaten anything. Haven't smoked anything. I haven't even drunk no water. But I am gonna drink some water though. Yeah. Let me not throw my issues off on y'all too much. Anyway, okay, what came out? Never have I seen this card before. This is the number 6. I think this is exaggerated. I know it's not harmonious, but this also is an androgynous energy. So we got 2 androgynous energies and a feminine energy. Let's see what number 6 says. Well, I do know that. Let me see what it says, because I don't know if that's androgynous or not. If I can just get past the point of me forgetting that I'm on a fast, because that's one reason why I don't be successful. When I decide to fast, I forget that I'm on a fast, and before you know it, I be ate something. And they be like, shit is over with now. I'm like, what? But anyway. Yeah, this is the exaggerated 6. It says here the 2 triangles of heaven and earth are pointing in opposite directions. So because the inharmonious 6 usually is the one to come out, which is unpleasant sex, joining 2 things together that aren't going to be able to join together. This would be exaggeration, repelling something, repelling what you see based off of your exaggerated mentality, based off of the exaggerated expectations that you have, or the lack of expectations. Not even lack, because you don't need to have expectations, but expecting something to not be true or real, and therefore you won't be able to see it. And that will be you repelling the androgynous 6 energy, which could create a whole situation, scenarios, whatever circumstance, synchronicity, something that you will be able to notice to sit in the fact that things are kind of working. Of light and dark says quitting cigarettes is so hard. I quit in January, but I do vape, but it makes me feel better not smoking actual cigarettes. I know, and I don't smoke my old cigarette. Well, I ain't gonna talk about it. This is a shadow work thing for me, y'all. We're not gonna dig into my shadow on live right now. We're not gonna do it. Y'all don't even supposed to know that I smoke. Y'all don't even supposed to know that. But I'm too real. I got to keep it real. Gotta keep it real. But that's why, never mind. We're gonna leave that right there. So the 6 though, this is not being able to have any type of synchronicities. Not even that makes sense, but none at all. Because you can miss something by the skin of your chin, and it could have fell in alignment 0.1 second earlier. But by you not being in alignment in itself, as far as your mentality when it comes to the environment that you are observing, and not realizing that this is your creation. It's not like, yeah, it's a fixed situation from the external, but it's also androgynous, because number 3 is androgynous. Number 3 is the environment. And also, we already know if I move something in a position, that means that I have changed my environment around. And these things happen on a metaphysical level too. But this 6, what is this? This 5 is not being able to come to grasp that this is your power. Because 5 also represents the Christ, Leo energy, the sun. It also represents your solar plexus, orange type shit. So this is your individuality and you not believing in yourself type shit. Pisces is the belief card, and things are in trying energies for things to work out, but it's all up to you and how you're processing it, which will be what stops it and puts the that'll be what stops it. Okay, so what else we gonna pull though? Woo! Everyone has their shadow parts, right? Everyone got to work through something. Y'all don't even supposed to know that. We're gonna pull some shadow cards. Speaking of, Okay, we finna pull out this dark deck. I haven't pulled out this deck in a few messages. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I don't think I pulled out this. No, I didn't. I didn't pull out this deck, and I didn't pull out this deck in the last message. Something going on with my car, y'all, and I just got it cranked up, and it kind of made a little noise. So if I jump, that's probably what I'm jumping about. Okay, but anyway. After this, let me not get personal. Okay, so what we got to say about these energies when it comes to the changeable environment that we can actually have some type of control over, but not necessarily believe in that. And then when you don't believe it, you can't see it. You don't even have the eyes to see when you don't have the spirit to know and feel. So what this is, the nectar. Okay, that sweet nectar, and it came up in the upright. This is the yin and the yang as well. We see the black and the white. Also, y'all know, well, y'all might not know, but when I see this hand from the internal, especially out of this deck, to me, that is you reaching inside of you. So it's not like somebody else, because my channel is mainly about yourself, you, me, whatever. We finna pull this up real quick. Let me see what the deck got to say. Because this is a very deep deck. It always digs into the shadow very nicely. This deck don't really play for real. Okay, the nectar. I think the nectar would be a tool. Yeah, it's a tool. Number 58 is the card. It's the card number. 5 being the space of chaos, the internal space. This is the second 2. 5 being your feelings, and 8 also being 8 also being a feminine energy, which is the cycles, the infinite loop. So this is how you feel in an internal space where there is no time at, where the actual workings of your physical cycles actually start at the starting point of that. And that's the nectar. That's that sweet nectar inside. And it's on page 181, which is the individual in the cycle with an individual experience. We're finna see. Y'all, I just like to break down. I like to peep all game. If there's a game to peep, especially when it comes to actual life. Because life ain't nothing to play with like that. It ain't necessarily real. But it still ain't nothing to play with either. Because you the one got to experience this shit. Let me see. So it's better to know what you got going on, is the point. 181 is the page number, okay? Okay, in Hindu, and not to say that you need to know all the mysteries of the world, because a lot of stuff ain't even, a lot of things aren't necessarily something that's important for your experience, especially at the moment. And then that goes down, because you can know everything, but the things that you can't know, the details of other people's situations, are the things that's not important, or the details of what happened in the past. That's not necessarily important. That's the part that you cannot necessarily know. But you can know all things, because all things ain't nothing to know. You can know the essence of anything, and then the details won't necessarily matter, because that ain't the point. But anyway, the nectar, and the nectar kind of rings that type of bell, that internal androgynous space that things came from, that's the space itself. Because depending on how your space is set up, it's going to determine your attitude. And the nectar is what, to me, kind of feels like that space. Like, what kind of sugar did you use on the Kool-Aid? Did you use honey? Did you use brown sugar? Did you use white sugar? That would be the nectar. You can't necessarily see the sugar, but you can taste it. You can feel the essence. You can observe the aura, energetically speaking. And that, to me, would be like the nectar that I'm feeling from this card. And I haven't necessarily got this card before, and that's good, because I used to sometimes pull the same cards over and over and over again. So let's go. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. Okay, this is the core, because that's just like your DNA, how they be trying to take babies, what they call that stuff, stem cell research. That's supposed to be like their core DNA, and they can always go back to that to fix any type of ailments that they'll have later on in the future or whatever. I don't know if that shit work or not. I don't know if that works or not, but that's kind of like what this is. That contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar or sacred elixir is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle intelligence forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. It's like natural herbs and things, but we're not going there yet. I would say that because I'm not gonna go there because I just want to say something regarding herbs because I feel like it could be a synchronicity, but I don't necessarily even know what to say about it right now. So let me keep reading. It's known to activate subtle intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though esoteric, these images leads us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our body back to life. The nectar cards pulls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle forms that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensual, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said that someone has activated this substance within. It is reflected in their shimmering eyes. Okay. When light glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination, fixation on fixing, aggressive approach to healing. Right. Because what was I finna say? The nectar. I'm correlating this energy, the essence of this energy, to the environment at the moment and to your internal environment, because as within, so without. Whatever is within is experienced without in your environment. So you also have an internal environment as well, and that would be that space of God, like, or that equilibrium, that pearl space that's not black or white really, and it looks like this from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? It's like gray, but not gray because whatever, but that's what this is referring to. It came up in the upright, so that's again confirming that trine energy that came to these 12, and the two waterhouse cards came out because these are internal dynamics that will shape your external. But you first got to experience, first you got to believe it, then you got to experience it, so that, and then see it because of your belief, and then you can know it, and those things will begin to be something that you can actively, like magic, begin to shape shift your reality, like literally. And I'm speaking from experience. I can say that I've seen things shape shift right in front of my eyes, and I know where it came from. But if I didn't believe myself first, I wouldn't have understood that was what was going on based off of me. So let's pull two more cards. But never mind, that's an old topic. I was gonna bring, never mind, we're not gonna bring that back up. We're not gonna bring that back up. Not right now. Well, why not? Shit, we didn't do nothing but talking anyway. I was about to say that when I vape, it does help. It's just that I don't want to vape either though, because I could switch up and vape, and it'll be pretty much. And then another reason why I don't be wanting to vape is because I overuse the vape because it's so convenient, and that's like not helping the addiction pattern. It may be helping the body. That's why the spirit is important first, because the core, or the nectar, where that nectar came from, which is the core, is what's going to pull all the other experiences and the reactions and actions that I do. And if I'm not correcting the core, which is for me the addiction pattern in itself, then I ain't really doing shit. Even though I could be helping myself a little bit, but hey, not really, because vape's not necessarily good for your lungs either. It could be not as harsh in the beginning, since my lungs, for instance, would be used to smoke, versus me beginning to do a vape, and now my lungs is the vape smoke is brand new, so it's not yet affecting me as much as, you know what I'm saying. But that still is not the point. I be wanting to get to the core, get that shit over with. heal that motherfucking wound, so we ain't gotta be bothered with it. And that's one thing that I haven't completed yet, which is that pattern, that perspective, that specific symptom of my addictive pattern that I got, you know. And that is this overindulgence, you know. But anyway, get out my business. The vessel. We had this card the other day. This looked like a singing bowl. It reminded me of Virgo energy because she looked like she's doing self-care in a of taking a spiritual bath, and we know this is feminine energy, and this was the point. This was the light, but this was you observing yourself from the external, because we're always looking for something on the outside of us, when actually what's on the outside of us is just a macro version of what we already are. So the fuck. So at the end of the day, you can just look at yourself and have the same understanding, and then you can see how it plays out externally to you. But the vessel is the body, and we were talking about the body. And that's another reason why it reminded me of Virgo energy as well. Let me see what it says real quick. I usually wait till the end to pull the meanings, but today I'm doing it like this. The vessel. Where you at? I know it's in the self. No, it's a tool, I think. The vessel is a tool. Because I had this card the other day. Okay, so the number is 69. 69 is compromising, reciprocation, balancing the androgynous energy. 6 and 9 both being androgynous. That's like when a baby is in the womb, it's neither male or female yet, but it's still a vessel. 203 is the page number that's relating in the void with your environment. So that's you being able to relate the void, the all possibility space to your environment. You're able to relate that if you have some type of equilibrium. Hold on, let's just read it before I say something that don't make sense. What page was that? 203. Yep, I'll tell y'all in a minute. Okay. The vessel. The vessel may be the most powerful archetype form. Oh yeah, and it also, my cards always come out making so much sense. Like, can't be denied. This also brings to me the 5 card, because the 5 in the solution space is the star card, which will be an embodiment of the body, the vessel, the star man. Your body is a star. You got 2 arms, 2 legs in your head. That's the 5-pointed star. Hold on, yeah. And this is it being uncalibrated to something. So hold on, let me read it. And 6 and 9 being balanced. So things needing to find balance. Maybe that's why I even brought up fasting, because that could be like a symbolic. It could be like a symbol to clean. Because hey, whatever. I'm the reader. You're watching. That means that we are corresponding somewhere. We have some type of like something. The message is going to hit you based on the space that I'm in. So let me just say that, because it's like the vessel being in alignment, or your intentions to align things from the internal space for whatever purposes, will affect the vessel in beneficial ways. For an example, me saying that the reason for me fasting would be my spirit first, because I'm knowing as above, so below, as within, so without, or as anyway. So it's like those 2 things balancing itself out. Let me read this. The vessel may be the most powerful archetype form on the earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, and our bodies hold our organs. Our home holds families through the simple act of separation. Because your body, your internal organs are something separate than your actual body. Else, it just will be a whole block of meat. The vessel protects what it contains. Also, your vessel could they don't necessarily hold your spirit, because my spirit is all around this damn park for real. I ain't gonna stand. Even the plants, hold on. The vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs. Savings account protects the earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. when this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full, or perhaps there is no vessel at all, and the contents spill in every direction? It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It is time for you to build, break, or repair. You must find. Okay. So it's like, yeah, your vessel being the physical aspect of what it is that you're working with. Since we have 2 water cards, we got water energy for the most part. So for instance, if you don't have what you need necessarily, if you're wanting something externally to you, do something for your self-care. Love on yourself and see, won't you find something satisfying to you that will appease your spirit, and maybe you'll be in a space to manifest what you want, you know, on down the line. But it's like the vessel, if you don't have any self-love for yourself, take care of yourself, why would God trust you with something else to take care of, or something that you know what I'm saying? And when I say God, I'm saying like your own manifestations, all possibilities. You won't even be in the right space to manifest something that is satisfying to you if you haven't found satisfaction within yourself. And you can call that God or what the fuck ever you want to call it, but the point is the actual production that you create, and you won't be able to be in a space to produce that if you don't have enough care for yourself to do so. We're gonna pull one more card. I don't think that was the well, yeah, I guess that's gonna be the point for now. Cause I be hating to watch my videos back and be like, damn, I missed like 3 points. Cause sometimes the things that is on my mind to say, after I say the first 2-3 things, the other important thing that was there to say is gone. I lost it. Or sometimes, since you can't necessarily hear yourself speaking, you're just talking, you know, I be thinking that I already said what I'm thinking, but then I watch it back. I'm like, damn, you just thought that shit. You never did say it out your mouth. Gemini and Chiron type shit. Okay, let's pull one more card. And that really be frustrating when I think that I done said, and then especially now that I watch my own videos, I'm like, damn, I probably do that shit all the damn time, thinking that I done explained something when I only really thought that specific word that I should have added into what I said, my explanation. You didn't say the word, you just thought it. And it's like, oh, okay. I need to, yeah. Anyway. So let's pull one more card, y'all. One more card, and I'm a dip. I don't know what time it is. Okay, y'all seen how that popped out? You probably didn't. The Hunter. And how did it come out? I don't know. It jumped out though. We always talk about how you don't want to be the prey, you want to be the predator. I wish I would have paid attention to how it jumped out, because it would have let me have more insight. I'm gonna put it back. It would have gave me more insight on what that hunter was representing. Okay, this came out. It kind of came out both ways. So it came out in an equilibrium, bouncing back. It didn't come out sideways. It came out like this, and I picked it up like that. So I don't know. But it's the womb, and we know in the yin realm, okay, this is a better card that makes more sense, because we had the trine energy, the environment, the womb being the environment. So this would be the yin. Or I ain't gonna say yin, because yin is feminine. I had this question too, and I hate that this even want to come up while I'm on live and I'm not quite fully sure of what this is. Okay, my question is, and I'm just gonna tell y'all so that y'all can understand where I'm coming from in my explanation, is 3 being the environment and androgynous energy, and the womb also being an environment. Is that the androgynous energy just as the 0, or do we want to look at that as the womb, the yin, the mother, the feminine energy? I low-key feel like it would be androgynous though, so I'm just gonna stick to that. Because when you get into the details, you start realizing, oh, even the androgynous energy is a specified energy, different than the feminine energy, even though they're similar. But all, you know what I'm saying, all energies are energies, so that's the similarity in itself. But anyway, the womb, it came out in an androgynous way, for real. It didn't come out sideways or nothing. So what do you want to say about that? Okay. And it's probably confusing low-key because androgynous is changeable. So the fact that you're in a womb itself would be androgynous. Well, no, I don't know. I got to figure that part out. I'm gonna ask Uriel about that. If you don't know who Uriel is, I'm talking about Archangel Uriel. Yeah, we got an angel that's walking the land right now. And you can look him up on YouTube. The womb. Where are we? Okay, here we go. The womb is a place. Okay, 46. 4 is the structure. 6 is the androgynous. 4 is masculine. 6 is androgynous. 4 is the structure. 6 is finding balance to that structure, or creating within that structure, or reformatting that structure. That's how I see that. The womb, 155, 1 being the individual, 5 being the space of chaos, the internal, the feminine, the feelings, and the other 5. So you have feminine energies interacting with one another on the individual, in the individual space though. Okay. Makes sense to me. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning. The mother beyond the mother. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. See, it's already kind of low-key explaining what I just asked. In a world that often negates the power and necessity for feminine principles, this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. So it's like an androgynous because it's kind of, okay. It's not on either side. It's not. I don't know yet. I got to find out more information on my theory with this though. But let's just read this. Let me see. It is a card of hold on. This card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and desperate. That's not desperate. Disparate. I've never seen this word before. This book love trying to goddamn be extra. I know what it say, but I never saw that word before. So, but disparate. I guess it's like, anyway, y'all feel the vibe. It's like some kind of depressive energy that's been separated or something, or hurt feelings. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help and heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender. Okay, thank you for that explanation. I still want to hear Uriel's explanation because I still don't understand. Well, if it's beyond gender, why are you referring to it as a female? I want to know that. But beyond time, we are within it. We are within it as it is within us. The womb is everything. Okay, so that goes back to the environment. These cards always be making sense to me. And it's for me to put the 2 and 2 together as a reader. So let me do that. Because I was finna say, y'all get it. We finna dip. Let me put the 2 and 2 together on. So the womb, the vessel comes up out of the womb. But, hold on, where my cards at? All these cards, like, how they always be so synced up like that. That shit in itself be amazing to me. But, the 3 being the environment, which it is harmonious at the moment. So your environment is changeable at your will. But it's up to you to believe that you have the strength to do that. Because if you don't understand your own androgynous power, you want to only use because see, from this perspective too, what I'm going to say, your androgynous power is you being able to use both masculine and feminine. You not having to be like bound to, oh, I'm just a woman or I'm a man, I don't know about no feelings. No, you being able to use both emotions so that you can, or both energies or parallels or polarizations, you being able to find equilibrium within that, creating your own androgynous energy, and then you'll be able to observe and create from what you have around you, other than to not be aware of what you have going on and not accept that it's up to you and you are capable. This is you not accepting that. Matter of fact, let me read it like this. This is an energy of, wait a minute. Yeah, this is an energy of polarization. Like most individuals in the world have the problem that they have, not being able to understand that what's good for you today can be good, bad for you tomorrow. Them not thinking of that in the moment. Them always thinking they have to default to some type of polarized decision no matter the situation. This is you doing that. The life don't work like that. So you need to start understanding how the natural parts of life, now the corporate world and the left brain structures that we have created may work like that, but we're talking about you creating something that is outside of that, because you can create your own structure. But first you got to understand your androgynous energies and find balance, and then you can create whatever you want outside of their government structures or corporate world structures or business life and all that type of shit. You got to have faith and believe in yourself, and whatever you got going on from day to day will tell you a whole lot about how much faith and belief that you have in yourself. But let me not go too deep. Here are two triangles of heaven and earth pointing in opposite directions, show the urgent and impatient quest for unity that cannot be achieved. And it's like you're trying to force it, but you don't even know. You're sitting on top of a mountain thinking that you're finna jump in an ocean, and like it's not even, that's not even a thing. This is because the exaggeration of what's actually going on, what's going on. Like, you not knowing that shit stink. You not knowing that if you smoke 1,000 cigarettes, your chest gonna hurt type shit. And the vessel, you're not realizing that what is below is affecting above and vice versa, because you don't think that that shit actually is real, because you haven't tapped into this Pisces energy, the 12th house, because the 12th house is going to give you a full scope of all of these things. But maybe these things are aligning as well, but it's like you're not realizing that these things can, it's something that I'm missing right now. I'm missing something, and I know I'm gonna run it back and be like, that's the bitch, you forgot to say that part. But yeah, guess what, I also am talking to intelligent individuals who know how to put the 2 and 2 together for themselves too. So we're not going to I'm just here to give a message and do my best in my part. My bad, y'all. And I got something to do too, and it's getting late. It's 10:30. I know I've been on this bit for an hour then, because I could have sworn I got on at 9 o'clock. I got to go, y'all. I'm gonna get my professional skills together eventually. Until then, bear with me, and it is what it is. I fuck with y'all though. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with you. Let me go. I just want to do my due diligence real quick. Uplift my energies, because I enjoy going live. I like to go live, especially when people are engaged. Nobody's necessarily engaged right now, but I still feel the energies. So yeah. What I need to tell y'all. Oh, hit me up. What's up, Misa? Y'all hit me up. www.jackienewstory.com. What else I need to tell y'all? I'm missing some things. I feel like I'm missing something this morning. Like it's something in the message that I missed, and it's something important, because I woke up with things on my mind to talk about, and I tried to write it down, but by the time I got out the tub to write it down, it kind of left me. So, and you know, I feel like I'm missing something. But we getting better and stronger every day. We're figuring this thing out more and more every day, and that's the main fucking thing. I fuck with y'all though. Let me do. Bye. Oh, it ain't been an hour. It's only been 49 minutes. I'll see y'all later. Bye.